And now it's time for another Almighty Gorilla gameplay production.
You a new recruit?
Of course.
I think this is as
Anyway,
far as I can go.
if you don't know, you should know, this is Torchlight 2. The sequel to a decent game and the prequel to a less than decent game, by all accounts. But anyway, alright. Play something completely different from the previous complete and utter travesty that was Stranded Deep. But it's fine, because when one door closes, another one opens. And by door I mean I rage quit Stranded Deep because I died. So there's no more way I can put it better now. Anyway. Yeah, so today we shall be playing some Torchlight 3, because 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I don't know. It's Torchlight. It's like Diablo, but it isn't Diablo. Diablo's different. Every game that ever comes out that's anything similar to a game that came before it's always compared to it every time. This is GTA. This is a Dark Souls game. This is a Diablo. This is a Skyrim clone. This is a Witcher 3 clone. Get over it. Game's a game. Just play the fucking cunts. Stop complaining. Like I'm literally complaining right now about the people who are complaining. It's a vicious cycle. Oh, it's not vicious as I just leveled up. With my honey badger, who as you know are badass, because they're honey badgers. Honey badger don't give no fucks.
My mana is low.
My mana is low
I don't
apparently.
have enough mana.
When all else fails, whack 'em. Come here, you. Come here, you little shit. Oh no, big guys. Fling that at me, bitch. Death slinging my ass. Health potion, which I have not had to use yet. Should probably level up my skills. What do I want? I want a prismatic bolt. And then I want to level up my... No, I don't want to level up my focus. And my vitality. Boom. Like so. I need more mana. It'd probably be good if I equip my skills. That would be handy. Much better than the fire one, in my opinion. Tracks enemies. And look at that, I'm already wiping out the enemies before I even get a chance to get near them. It's a group of enemies and then boom!
My mana is low.
It's good for people who are not good at aiming, like me. Anyway. Fucking die, you stupid enemies. Death flinger. Fling that. But yeah, this area is pretty basic, pretty nothing to write home about, of course. Just a little starting area, give you a little taste of the game, you know, a little free sample, you know, free samples. You go somewhere like a store sometimes, and they give you free samples, and they're like, hey, you take one if you like, and you know. You take more than one, of course, you know, you just keep going back and get more, because, you know, they're free, so, tastes good, you know, that's like, hey, if you're poor, you ain't got a lot of money, that's the best thing to do, so you go out and see free sample, so you get free samples, that's your lunch right there, you pay for your lunch.
My mana is low.
I'm giving this advice. I know a lot of places don't be doing free samples these days because of the Rona. So yeah, I guess that's a thing. Good old Corona. Everyone's gotta stay indoors. Don't go out unless you need to. The gamers have never been so happy, but not happy because, you know, occasionally going out is good. But oh well, let's not get political on here. Oh yes, I appear to have leveled up again. That's good to know. Let's get some... Look at me, I'm pro, I'm pushing all the wrong buttons, and I'm leveling up dexterity. I don't want dexterity, I need magic. There's my skills. Put that one there, and I can go. It's good that I know what I'm doing, right? Yeah. Bad little ability. I have a golden key, and I apparently don't have enough mana.
Not enough mana.
Which is fine. Yeah.
Glad you made it.
Select item reward. Give me that, because I don't have
Stay
it.
to your business.
A lot of people are saying Torchlight 3 is bad and not as good as this one, and it's crap. Well, you know, I played Torchlight 3 and it's alright in single player, but the multiplayer, I have a quest which is completely broken, which means I can't play multiplayer, which is a load of rubbish. But it seems these days the standards of games when they're released is very
Don't
low.
have enough mana.
Not all games, of course. But a lot of games that come out, you're paying full price, what, 50, 60 pounds? Yeah, really? Really? Come on. Remember when games used to be like 10, 20 pounds less than that? Why are games so expensive? They're so expensive, they're full of DLC, then you gotta buy the season pass, then you got microtransactions in them, then you gotta wait, sometimes you have to wait for updates to make the game even fucking playable. Cyberpunk. Still waiting. Yeah, that big update didn't fix too much. Still waiting. Just waiting. For them to fix a game which you pay full price for. Yeah. But no, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. No, games are... People like to defend these things. They're like, oh, it's not their fault. Well, yeah. Oh, people made CD Projekt Red death threats. Blah de blah, you know, idiots, of course. People making threats over a proxy game, but you know. At the end of the day, it's just ignore them, just release the game whenever you see fit and don't lie about it working for Xbox One, PS4, whatever, you know, and say, oh, hey, it worked surprisingly well. It doesn't. It just doesn't. In no way, shape or form does it run well on those systems. And you know, you got the people on the PC. Oh, the game was made for PC, and then it wasn't. It was announced for PC, Xbox, and PlayStation 4.
Greetings.
But of course, not all, but a lot of PC players would be like, oh, you should have just bought a PC. Not everybody has the money for a PC. Shit, times are tough, and a lot of people can't afford it. And if you announce a game for a system, it's, you know, you're charging full price for it. It should work. Yeah, but that's a lot of games these days. I can't remember last time I played a game where there wasn't any major issues or it was on any bullshit DLC microtransactions. I mean, just look at any Ubisoft game. They're gonna make a single player game and have microtransactions in it and DLC. Strange that. Now, say if Ubisoft released the Assassin's Creed Valhalla. If they released that game released, it has season pass, DLC, and microtransactions. Which, oh, they're cosmetic, it doesn't matter, yeah, but still, and time savers. So you can, instead of playing the game you actually bought, they artificially make the game more of a grind to make it so you have to buy these things. You don't have to, of course. And then, so why do they need, if they're having a season pass for the game and they're charging full price for the game, why would they need to add microtransactions to the single player? It's a single player game. I don't understand. If it's a paid game, it should have microtransactions in, simple as. Why? Like, if it's a free to play game, if it's a Fortnite, hell, Apex Legends, MMORPG, those type of games, yeah, okay, if they're free to play, then yeah, microtransactions are needed.
I need your help.
It means it's good if they're not paid to win, but that's not possible all the time, apparently. But in a £60 full price game, yeah, regardless if the game's good, I enjoy Valhalla, it's alright. But don't expect people, don't put microtransactions in the game. If you want to get these cosmetics, then just add them in the game. Have challenges, I don't know, have weekly challenges, you do this challenge, you get this skin, I don't know. But that's Ubisoft, of course, they seem to be the big ones who like to add microtransactions in single player games. Hell, they shouldn't even exist in games of multiplayer like any EA game. You know, your FIFAs, hell, Activision, Call of Duty, you pay full price for the game. But I guess with Call of Duty, I guess what they've done a little bit different. They're like, okay, we're gonna have microtransactions, but no DLC. You don't have to pay for the DLC. We're just gonna give it to you. That's good. I'd rather have microtransactions in all the DLC, especially for multiplayer. Because you have all the DLC, you have all the maps. It means you can be able to play with your friends. If they have it and you don't, like I remember your Call of Duties, people playing on the new zombie maps or whatever, and you can't play it because you don't have it, which sucks. But on the new Call of Duty, not that I've played it, I mean I played the free trial, and it's just more Call of Duty, really nothing to write home about, but it's good that they're doing that. Another thing, every game has to have a battle pass these days. Every game. Don't exactly know which game first started off the whole battle pass thing. I would assume it was Fortnite. That's the earliest one I can remember having it, but I might be wrong. I mean, it's alright, yeah, level up, you get stuff for doing stuff, yeah, whatever, you get XP, you get extra shit, but okay. Why do they have to be paid? Like if a game has a free battle pass, you're playing through the game, you get to unlock up some cosmetics and extra loot, extra gear, whatever. Torchlight 3 has a type of battle pass system and it's free, of course, and, that's alright, But yeah, something to think about. It started off as a straight gameplay, let's talk about Torchlight 3, but now it's just become a whole different thing. Hell, I don't know what I call it. I don't know what I call it. But it doesn't matter.
Not enough mana.
I mean, bloody hell, just the cyberpunk situation alone. No point really getting into it because my opinion's more or less the same as a lot of people's. Apart from the fanboys who will defend the game to the ends of the earth. Which is the whole thing, every game has them. Every game has their fanboys who will defend the game like it's the second coming of fucking Christ. Which is also very bad, it's not good. I mean, you know, if you like a game, you like a game. But if the game's got bullshit in, don't, like, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, a game which I enjoy, I have a shit ton of hours on it. It has microtransactions and it's a single player game. It has time savers, it has all the Ubisoft bullshit. And I'll call that shit out. Regardless if I like the game, which I do like the game a lot. Like, you go on Cyberpunk, you go onto their Twitter, you go onto the comments, you see people defending it. But then you got the people who are just like up in arms over it. It's like, oh no, I hate you, CD Projekt Red, die. What's the point? There's no point giving developers death threats over it's a game at the end of the day. Don't buy it, and people who are like, oh I pre-ordered it. Don't pre-order games. The only time I would just say you pre-order a game is if there was like an alpha demo or like, you know, there's a demo. You play the demo, you're like, you know what, this game's pretty good, it runs well, it's fun to play, then maybe pre-order. But for the love of God, don't pre-order games with this, like, it's like Cyberpunk. Didn't show us any gameplay. All the gameplay they had was more or less on PC. So if you want anything other than PC, you shouldn't have pre-ordered it. Because, you know, at the end of the day, you're not going to have PCs completely different from Xbox and PlayStation, you know. Of course your game's going to run better on your PC if you have a powerful enough machine to run it. Of course Cyberpunk probably does look a bit better on PC, I mean the bugs and all that are still there, but you're definitely going to get a better FPS, you're going to get a better experience on PC. Of course, if you're showing off the game, like if I made a game and it was on all these different systems, I would show it off on every single system so people know exactly what they get. But I ain't making a game, so and they say, oh, it's good Cyberpunk though because the CD Projekt Red refunds and stuff. Well, no, because you might be able to get a refund for it on the store, but what if you bought it physical? What if you bought it in December and then now you can't return it? If you bought it in December, you played it and thought, okay, I'll wait, you know it's terrible, and you know you might not be able to return it for full price. A game, a lot of places, Game CX, they don't accept you. You can't return a game unless there's a actual physical forward disc. They won't let you return it. I've tried and it doesn't work. The only way they would let you return the game is if the disc was damaged. I've tried to return a game in the past with CX, for example, and they said, "Oh no, we can't. We can you can trade it in for a voucher." I want a voucher. I want my full price money I pay for the fucking game. But yeah, what you gonna do? You won't be one of them Karens who goes into the shops and complains to them and be like, I'm gonna call the manager, I want to speak to the manager. Oh, fuck off. But what you gonna do? And now you can't even return bloody stuff to the shops anyway because they're all shut. Or however long that's gonna be for. Lockdown forever. Nobody's ever allowed to go out ever again. Let's do it.
Mana is low. Not enough mana.
But anyway, just trying to this boss. Here we go. I got a scroll and a green cloth belt. Like a good weapon, to tell you the truth. But I'm doing alright. Pretty decent abilities at least, which is good. Oh look, ghost bat things.
My mana is low.
Oh no, it's a champion. Dead now. And at the end of all this epic dungeon, my final reward is some shoulders. Into the portal I do travel. Hey old lady.
Thanks.
Oh, maybe it's just a young lady with white hair. I don't know. Okay. What do I want? I'll get these, but I do need to have. I haven't. This is what I don't care for too much about this game, like how you get item rewards from quests, and you have to be like a ridiculously high level, level 12, level 13. Oh, I have to have strength, vitality. I might as well just get that for the badger then. Oh my god, look at my inventory. The good thing is I have no idea how to equip it to my pet. Oh well, I have new underpants. Oh wow, we have plenty of new not as good weapons. Get that. Get that. Yeah, there we go, I can dual wield, dual spell, dual blah blah blah. Belt, fire armor, mine's better. Bow, bio. Here's my skills, my quest. Right, what am I doing now? That's how it works, fine. So I'm gonna give my pet this. And then I'm gonna give all of my crap. Is that sword bear? Not really. Give all of my rubbish to the doggo. Badger even, it's not even a dog. I'll have that. I'll have that for whatever it's worth. And then the pet has gone to town, which I do like in this game. You don't have to go back to town to sell your gear, just send your pet off to do it. Oh no, the spirits have arrived. The thing is now they're only level 3, so they're not scaling with me. Increasing magic finding luck. 1%. Not worth it.
Your pet has returned.
Hey, I got 682 gold. Ain't I rich? Come on. Don't know how far I'm gonna progress today, but it's looking like a long ass time. It's only 25 minutes. Damn. Guess I got caught up in the rant. You know. People don't call out bullshit in games. They're just gonna keep doing it. It's the best way it's the best way people can stop it. Vote with your, vote your wallet. Don't buy the shit.
Greetings.
There's this guy. Oh, a golden key. Don't mind if I do. We'll look some rocks.
I'm pretty badly wounded.
Oh, I'm badly wounded. These enemies are ghosts. But yeah, I think I'll. Ooh, I don't know what that is.
My mana is low.
I seem to be picking up a bunch of things for which I don't know what they do or have any use to. But good news, I've made it to I assume I have to go. And I have unspent stat points because I'm not paying attention to when I'm leveling up, which is good. But anyway, as we've made it to a new area, I think we shall call it, for the time being, of course. And I shall be back. Who knows when? Well, yeah, I even don't know when. Anyway, I shall leave you with the Badger of Death. And get these rocks. And I shall leave you with the death of these rats. Which you can't see because it's behind a tree. Anyway. Goodbye.